Team settings submenu. Entering, defend, 3 to force, offensive playbook option is set to Georgia. Edit, ready.
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. And the Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20.
Enter. Coaching. Pause. You have 4 options. Depth. Entering. Depth chart script. F. Double. D key. Sem. My. SUBLG. N T. RRE. RD key. Entering
the Hilltoppers offense will come out first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Excellent coverage that time, didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Florida Gators offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
Short cross.
Dropping back, it's Adams. Makes the catch, it's Hamilton. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. The Gators are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to pass. Trying to ball his way out. Touchdown, Gators! First score of the game goes on.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a heat. Buying some time. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Washington. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Going up top again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Release to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff, take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big.
There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Adams. Quarterback adapting. Nice move to keep running. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Grabbed behind the line. It's Powell. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Powell. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Surging forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Yes.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Flowers. That's an old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And the Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab. It's Torres. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Back to throw, it's Adams. Pulls it in, it's Abrams. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Corner strike is selected. Short cross, audible.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Short cross.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. It missed. He's lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Inside zone.
It's first and 10 from the 13.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. And if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. It'll be second down. And remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Torres. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Here comes the heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun. Wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Flower.
Entering play call.
He'll
Coach
be stopped about
suggestions.
2
There are 6
yards short of a
categories.
first down. And the Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard
Spot
line.
by corner.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Adams. Caught behind the line. It's Abrams. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Entering play ball. Wing slot WK. MTN inside. RPO's on alert. Bubba. Mesh HD corner.
They've got a first down here to open the period.
Zid.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Touchdown, Florida.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. And this defense goes back-to-back sacks, Jack. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner goes down.
Slot drive.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Short cross.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Finds his man. It's Abrams. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
Slot fade.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And the Gators are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll go back to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gators! Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
And that's the problem with these guys. These quarterbacks, it's not the first play you have to play. You have to play the second play, the third play, because they just keep extending it and making plays. And then next thing you know, you look up, and the dude's hitting his head on the goalpost.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the Cowboys team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little room. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coach suggestions.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Here comes the offense on first down. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Hilltoppers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw it.
Turning it off! He works his way inside the 30 down to 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Pulled down the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Max up.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
There are 8 categories.
The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for this offense.
Empty and inside zone selected.
Handoff from the gun. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game. Start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Gator! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Pulled down for the tackle. That throw and catch a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Looking for room. It's Powell. At the 40, there he goes. Into the secondary on the right. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play, and 2nd and 10.
Yes.
Back to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Hilltoppers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Man, what a game this guy's been having. Living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. He'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Adams. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion and the shortest throw on the field. The quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Bringing the heat. Oh, he's got a chance. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the 1st down. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Using the quick game. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. dead center perfect.
Entering play
And
call.
they
You
just
have
tack
5
on a
options.
little
Left
more
is
to this
selected.
gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Entering off screen, we have 5
The
options.
Hilltoppers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken
Entering
field as he
play
stopped
call.
at the 25.
Tempo.
The Gators setting the offense back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much, still trying to build on this lead. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half with a run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And the Gators need to pick it up on 4th down.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to...
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
They'll
move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Meadows. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Gators are flying down the field. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads. You could tell, taking care of the football. Put up a lot of yards. He's over 350.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season, it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Coming out with it, it's Flowers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
It's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job on the defense. Fortunate with the assist from the ref.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Adams. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have his first and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. On the option. Touchdown, Gators!
Entering play
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Categories, you have 15
The defense has got to do a
options,
better job of
selected.
taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his
Entering
hands.
play
Force him to
call,
do
you have
something
5
with it. You can't
options,
just let him
football
keep the ball and
selected.
go score.
Western Kentucky, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Entering
Everybody
play
stayed
call,
in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Division.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Completes it in the middle. And he's knocked down
Entering
immediately,
play
but a
call,
good pickup on that play.
suggestions, yes.
And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped
Entering
at the
play call,
31-yard
coach
line.
suggestions. There are 6
It's 1st and 10
division.
from the 31. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
There are 6
The
categories.
Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's fouled. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep
Gashing the D on the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, WKU.
6 categories.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And off from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Inside zone.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To throw, it's Adams. Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gators line up to punt it away.
You have 12 options.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period.
Yes.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on a quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. Touchdown, Florida! Stealing a score on special teams. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
options.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. High the change now on second and long.
You have 6 options, 3 to 4. Give cushion.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man. It's Flowers. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
There are 6 categories.
The Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10.
Pass. Audible.
Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Why you not at work, lil homie?
Myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the single running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll give it to the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Adams. He's got his man.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Second down, they'll go to the air. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, oh, it's bigger dreams for this squad.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Adams. Still looking, on the move. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 45. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Montgomery. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to move that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Let's send the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flowers. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Entering play, cover 4 quarters.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Yes.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup and all on that play. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. makes the grab. Absolutely
Entering
nowhere to go
coach
as this
suggestions.
defense makes
There
a
are
third
6
down stop.
categories.
The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. They make the stop, and that is exactly what
Entering
you
play
want out of
call.
your punch
Coach
cover unit.
suggestions. There are 8
Florida has
categories.
the ball back, and here comes the
Options.
offense.
HP basis
Final
selected.
minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense.
Looking to take a shot. He makes a grab. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up
Entering
such
play
great
call.
stats.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Flowers. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. Now backed up in their own end. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. It's complete to the left. Smashes through the tackle. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. And the Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So
Entering weekly event summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Members you LG underscore Bigami Michael 25 EVG carat PS5 is selected. Entering warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to quit Dynasty mode? No. Black 1R1 SHMA and carat PS5 is selected. Twin Ice 2 Strong PS5 is Miso 002 carat PS5 is